to their view of the reality being right. Have you got any advice for that, for people on that? You know, it's one of the four agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, you know, sort of, um, don't make assumptions. You know, this attachment that us humans have to our way is the right way and everyone else's opinion is wrong.
Well, that's the reason why we are not living in harmony, because, people are always trying to impose their beliefs or trying to argue with others that don't think the same way. And the whole purpose of living in harmony in, as a brotherhood and sisterhood of oneness is to not judge first and foremost, and to allow everyone to be themselves and to believe whatever they want to believe and accept it. It doesn't have to be your belief. You have your beliefs, I have my beliefs, but we could live in a better world when we learn to just accept everybody for who they are, and that's the beauty of diversity, is that everybody sees reality differently, right? um, it's subjective, it's almost like everybody has their own perspective, everybody has their own opinion, and we have to respect that. Otherwise it becomes like the religious wars. Otherwise it becomes like, right versus left, right? Democrats
Yeah.
and liberals and Republicans. All that stuff is part of the illusion. We have to let go of these programs, because that's what it boils down to. It's the programming that causes us to exist in little pockets. And my belief is more dominant than your belief, and my God is more superior than your God. And we have to let go of all of that and just let everybody experience their own life and allow people to just, be. That's my advice. You can't change anybody. The only person you can change is yourself. So,
I absolutely love it. And, you know, again, I've known you for a while now, and do you know, I've never seen, despite all the sort of challenges that might be thrown at you, I've never seen you not walk your talk. And that says something. You can't get to that stage when you have it, you know, without actually doing the work. And I think sometimes these sort of bad characters that are put on the public stage are the biggest test for us. You know, when we get the Gateses of this world, the Faucis of this world, they're almost like evil characters from a movie designed to raise people's emotions up, do you think?
mhm. Yeah, it is true. And those are different fractals of Enki, by the way.
Yeah, I heard
Gates is,
you talk about that. Yeah.
yeah. So, we're, our world has been under the control of these negative Anunnakis for thousands of years through this AI system that they're using. But, recently it's been dismantled in the last few years. And so they know that their time is up. And, it's just a matter of time before we see the entire curtain fall down on the, big bad wizard,
Yeah.
and humanity gets their freedom.
I actually can't wait till they pull that curtain down and we see some Weasley little puny thing behind it and realize just how mad it is they've been controlling so many. In
Mhm.
terms of one of the questions I get asked the most is, how do you keep yourself informed about what's going on? So a good example is the food, the water, the chemtrails, you know, the Hawaii situation, what's going on in the war. There's that line for people. They want to understand the agenda, but not get attached to it. It's a real skill, isn't it? Because if they don't understand what's being thrown at them, it's quite difficult for them to make good decisions. But equally, you
Mhm.
don't want to get embroiled, emotionally attached to it.
Well, the best thing to do is just shut off your TV. And then if you have to
Yeah.
shut off social media, this is the way I see it. If you don't know of a situation, it doesn't have an effect on you. It's kind of like the double slit experiment in quantum physics. If you're not conscious of the scenario, it has no effect on you.
Mm.
So that's the best thing to do, is just shut off all social media, and just go about living your life. Don't pay attention to the warmongering, the conflicts, the bombings, the directed energy weapons that have been happening.